Alright, we're back again. So this is actually a level 2 mission. So some of the level 2 missions, they are difficult. So we're going to do a second part maybe. It said the reward was huge, right? They'll give you 500,000 ISK plus 340 loyalty points. It says you can do this within 5 hours. Well, it's probably been like 5.5 hours, it would say. So if we warp to this location, we'll notice that the enemies here are absolutely ridiculous. So you're gonna have to line out and warp to your station. It is still kind of silly. I mean, I guess this ship, it's not expensive. It's only a $8 million ship. But then you're coming here, and then there's all these cruisers that come and attack you. So then you go to the station, you align to the station. Align to, there we go. Yeah, and then you can just lock onto the enemies, and then afterburn, put your shields on. And then just try to destroy the enemies. Because the cruisers, they're so ridiculous. They got so much health. These lieutenants, those guys, try to attack them, and your missiles do like nothing to them, and then they just attack you, and then their damage does everything to you. So, right, you're aligned to the station. You go to the station, you align to, and then you're going to be taking a whole bunch of damage. So we didn't even target that guy that we hurt. So your shields are just going to be dropping, right? You can try to take out some frigates, but when your shield's like this, you would go dock at the station, go retreat, because you don't want to spend repair costs. But actually, if your ship does get damaged, like your shields will repair when you go to the station. So you can see if we would have stayed there, if we would have actually fought everything, our ship would have been destroyed. So you do have to be careful in the level 2 missions, I guess. And then the reload time, it's 30 seconds, right? But it's not going to matter, because if you're inside a station, you could just reload them instantly. And then your shields get fully repaired when you go into the station, so we should be...
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Here we go. So then your ammunition, it probably won't be loaded. So it does take 30 seconds to reload it. It's a really, really long reload time. But the reason it doesn't matter is because you could just go to the station, then you go to fitting. Oh, and then it's reloaded anyways. Perfect. So if you start reloading it and then dock, it's reloaded. But generally, you'd go to your ship hangar and you just drag this onto your ship, and then all your things would be reloaded there. Oh, and then instead of undocking, if we were to repair the ship, it would say your ship is here, repair the item, and it says there's nothing to repair. So maybe we'll go back there, we'll take some hull damage, then we'll show how to repair your ship. Because I don't think you're going to lose your ship. I mean, if you're smart, if you're aligning to the station, I think you could probably target the enemies before aligning. But generally, this is just a really, really ridiculous level 2 security mission. I thought they were all going to be easy, but apparently not. So if you had the battle cruiser, you would be able to do this mission a lot easier. So eventually we're going to be able to get the battle cruiser. We already have it trained. Like this ship pretty much just takes 3 days to train to. It's just basically training the ship skill, and then just training to be able to use the missile launcher, and then just training to be able to use the ammunition. So it's a 3-day training ship. Within 3 days you could be flying this. And then the battle cruiser, that's within like 5 days or something. Because today is day 4. Tomorrow will be day 5. We have all of our missile systems ready. We have our ships all trained. The battle cruiser will just take 50 minutes. So, or we could just start, I'm not too sure. We could just lock onto the enemies when we come here, and then we could start locking onto them. We want to go to the station, and then we want to align to, and then we just want to try and destroy the enemies. We want to put on your shields and put on your afterburners. You're going to be warping out of here pretty soon. These level 15 low-level fighters, so you can see your guns, they don't really do any damage to the enemies. Like one of these lieutenants, we did do a bunch of damage, but it doesn't seem to really matter at the moment. So it looks like you're going to be able to destroy one destroyer at a time, so we are aligning to these stations, so when our shields are low, we can dock at the station. So we can maybe just take out his shields, and that's pretty much it. Take out the frigates first, maybe. Oh, the lieutenants, he's already damaged, so we try to do as much damage to the lieutenant as possible. So if you show info, so we were trying to take some damage. Wanted bounty 90,000. So these guys, they do take a long time to kill. So now you want to dock up on your station. You're taking armor damage. So this armor damage, it does not get repaired at the station. You're actually going to have to pay to repair it. So these guys, they're ridiculous. They have a huge bounty though if you do manage to take them. It's 90,000 ISK. And then maybe they actually have some good loot on them. Maybe this would be a good mission to loot from the enemies from. You can see basically their shields are destroyed. So we warp back to the station. Eventually, once we get a better ship. So I think this is basically like a level 3 mission. Something like a level 3 mission. So your ship, it's all damaged. It has damage marks on it. It looks like it has some fires going in it. So docked at the station, you go to the right hand side here, repair ship, have your ship repaired. Yeah, then you could select any ship here, then you could say repair item, and then it'll show you how much it'll cost to repair it. So you got some armor damage, 5.8%, it'll cost 79,000 to repair this ship. So preferably, so you just click repair all, and then your ship is repaired, and then it costs you the money. So you don't want to do that. So we're just going to warp to the station, or warp to the location. We're going to try to destroy the enemy. And then we're going to warp back, and then we're just going to keep warping back and forth. So the problem with level 2 missions compared to distribution missions, you might do this. Oh, we didn't reload our guns. So we were supposed to reload them all. Though I guess there is a warp gates, the 30-second reload timer, it won't matter, right? It's gonna take us 30 seconds to get back there anyways. So I don't think there's really anything you could do with the fit to make it better. It's just you're using level 1 modules, right? Eventually you'll get level 2 modules, and the level 2 modules will be a lot better. Although these are really cheap fit, they will work. You do get bonuses. It's just if you do lose your ship, you're not going to be losing like 20 million, right? Modules don't even really cost anything. It's the ship itself. So maybe we'll just warp there. We'll try to take out something, because I know we did a lot of damage to the one lieutenant, but we cannot find him. We couldn't target the lieutenant we damaged. So what if we just focus lieutenants or something, because they're all within range, because they're all surrounding us. So these lieutenants are pretty close. Lieutenant, activate your shields, activate your afterburners. Oh, there we go. Line 2. So we took out his shields mostly, and if we do manage to destroy him, it'd be 20,000. So maybe it was the commander we did damage to. So we could only target so many of them. Huh. Because they couldn't... Do they repair their armor in their hull in space? I don't know. Yeah, because as long as we're always aligned to the station, the main reason is because we're going to instantly warp to the station. If we're not aligned to the station, our ship's going to have to turn in space, and then we're going to have to align to the station. So we managed to destroy one of them, so it's going to be 90,000 ISK in our pocket. So now we can see our shields are just being destroyed, so maybe when they're just about destroyed, we could try to get a few more missile hits in, but then you're gonna have to repair your ship. So if we click warp out, dock at the station, our ship warps out instantly. And if we start reloading, I guess our ammunition will be reloaded when we get to the station. So then, instead of explaining everything, we could just do it quickly. So we'll just do one little clip of us docking at the station. All of our shields will be repaired. All of our ammunition will be filled. And then we could go back to try again. So it's definitely not as easy as you would think. Tomorrow, though. Tomorrow we'll be able to fly the battleship. Maybe. It just depends if you get enough money, right? With the loyalty points, we could spend all the loyalty points we've been getting. If we cash in on those, then you can get the battle cruiser. Make these so much easier. So then, also, don't worry that you're flying back and forth to the station, right? Because while you're flying back and forth to the station, just like always, your skills are training. So, so if you're stuck here all day running missions, then all of these will be trained. So know that tomorrow, your missile systems will be doing a lot more damage. They'll be flying a lot farther. They'll be shooting a lot faster. If we have rapid launch, and then we're going to be getting an extra 9% attack speed on our weapons. So even though it looks like our ship is terrible, even just the skills training tomorrow, that'll be better. So we'll just warp in one more time, and then we'll go fight the enemies, warp back to the station. Maybe we'll just do a clip when we finally defeated the pirates, but basically this is this is what your life has come down to. Maybe there's good loot in those ships. They are bigger ships. Take out the fighter. Try to take out the smaller ships, because the commander, we know that we shot one of the commanders. Maybe the commanders have less HP or something. Land to these stations. So we almost destroyed this frigate. Oh, there's one of the commanders. There's one of the commanders we did damage to, though he's out of range, right? Our missiles can only attack within a certain range. They need to be within 24 kilometers, so we cannot actually hit those guys. So eventually, when there's less guys here, we're going to be taking less damage, so we'll actually be able to do more to them. Line 2. And we turned off the music just because it's the battle copyright music that if I put that music in my video, they're going to be like, do a dispute. I don't think that dispute has gone through yet, so considering if I can't dispute the music playing, we can't have super sick space music, so we don't even have the shields on. We weren't even paying attention. If we had these shields, we could have been up on the afterburners too. So we'll just go dock up at the station. We'll come back. So we didn't take any armor damage. Everything will be repaired. And, welcome to your life in EVE Online, running level 2 missions in your $8 million ship. Or maybe we'll do like little clips too. This is like the process of running the missions. We just returned. We just about destroyed that one ship. We almost had him, but then our shield ran low, so we couldn't destroy him. So back at the station, we docked up. We repaired everything, and then we undocked once again. Alright, so we just came back again, so we just about destroyed. So there's a whole bunch of loot you could probably collect, and there might be a reason to get the salvager. So if we start going towards them, because these guys are a bit farther away, we can't shoot them with the missiles, they're not close enough. And activate the shields again, and then activate the afterburner, and then align to the station. Because we know we're going to have to warp out again, right? These guys are just insane. So we're aligned to the station, got all of our shields going, got our afterburners going. So afterburners will reduce the damage you take. So he wasn't the one we almost destroyed. So one of these guys. So it's hard to target and find the guy that you were attacking before. Maybe it was this guy. Oh geez, we better go to the station. So we go dock at the station. Yes, to go dock. So we took out a bit of his armor. Oh, they took out. Oh no, we're rocking. Dock at the station. So we took some hull damage. So we're gonna have to repair that. Although destroying the one ship got to the back, so there's still a whole bunch of cruiser class ships over there. So it's gonna be a difficult mission, probably your most difficult mission yet. But it'll be worth it because you'll feel accomplished. You'll be flying back to the station. But then think about in 2 days. You'll be coming back to missions like these. Then you'll just be destroying those ships just like they were nothing. And then be like, wow, I remember 2 days ago when those ships absolutely destroyed me. So it didn't let us reload everything. It's not letting us dock. Sometimes it's just really slow or something. So then we just go to the ship fitting, we go to the inventory, and then I guess we could reload because we forgot to hit the reload button. So there we go, our ammunition's done. We have to repair these ships. We go repair my ship, click on the carousel, and then you repair the item, right? Cost 100,000 to repair the ship, so that was a pretty costly mistake there. So you're gonna learn all about making mistakes and losing a whole bunch of ISK in this mission. Then I guess you get ISK for destroying these ships. That makes sense. So then we undocked once again to go back to the battle, fully reloaded, soon to be wrecked again and flying back to the station to heal up. So now we have just arrived once again, right? There's still a few more enemies left. There's doesn't seem to be too many. There's only like 6 or 7 or something. So there's still one fighter. We could take out the fighter really quick. You don't have any shields or armor left, so we should try to take you out. Maybe we should group up all the guns, considering we're only firing one target at a time, right? That would make sense. We align to the station because we know these guys are gonna wreck us. We try to find that one ship that we did all the damage to before to try to finish him off. Except you can't find that ship. So then you're gonna have to go dock up at the station again. Yeah, might be able to destroy him. Alright, so we destroyed him. So those guys, they give every kill 85,000. So you killed that one ship and he gave you 85,000 just for killing him. So we could see these, they are good. It's just he has lots of armor resistance for those. So maybe EM would be a better ammunition against him, right? This is why damage types comes in. If we're doing EM damage, it'd be doing more damage, but then it'd be doing less damage to his actual armor. So maybe thermal damage is pretty good. That's what these do. Our missiles, they do thermal damage. Alright, so now we're back again. Although, we could just click on this button to group all of our weapons, right? So that way we don't have to hit every single weapon independently. Yeah, if there's just big, huge ships, because maybe even the heavy missile launcher would be better, but I don't know if we could even use those, right? So we could align to the station, lock onto the target, so you're almost dead. So we only have to click on the missile launcher once, and they'll just shoot the volley of 5 missiles at him. So it still doesn't do any damage to him. Put on the shields, put on the afterburners. Align to the station. There we go. So now, this is the level 2 mission that you're going to have the most fun with, probably. Eventually, we're going to say go buy a salvager. And then probably salvage all the wrecks, because you could probably actually use this money this early. Yeah, considering later, it probably seems like no money at all, but for now, considering you don't have any money, it'd be good to loot everything for this mission. So basically, if you spend a long time in a mission, the ships, they must be really good, so then you might as well just go loot the mission, loot everything. Because if the mission takes like over 1 hour or something, shields are just about destroyed already. Although we are doing pretty good. So there's that one that we damaged before, but we couldn't find him quick enough. So then our shields are done. We should go dock at the station. We'll come back to finish him.